Why does the poet call the man funny? The poet calls him funny because he wears a shoe on his head, hats on his feet, sings a strange song, and even hops home on his head, all of which are unusual and amusing. How does the funny man greet the poet? The funny man politely raises the shoe on his head as a greeting and calls the poet Your Highness, showing respect in a humorous and playful way. What does the funny man offer the poet and how? He offers the poet a currant bun, holding it to her nose as if it were a rose, which surprises the poet and adds to the humorous tone. What kind of sound does the funny man make while singing? The poet describes the sound as a funny feeling sound, indicating that it was unusual, amusing, and unlike anything she had ever heard. Why does the poet say she staggered back? She staggered back in surprise and confusion when the funny man held a currant bun to her nose instead of a rose, showing her amazement at his odd behavior. What question does the poet ask the funny man? She asks why she wears two hats on his feet, expressing curiosity about his strange and playful way of dressing. How does the funny man respond to the poet's question? Instead of answering, he turns the other way round and hops home on his head, showing his playful and nonsensical nature. What is the overall mood of the poem? The poem's mood is light-hearted, humorous, and playful, aiming to entertain the reader with the funny man's unusual actions and character. Why does the poet repeatedly use the word funny? The repetition emphasizes the amusing, odd, and entertaining nature of the man's appearance and behavior, reinforcing the poem's on a humorous tone. What message does the poem convey about the funny man? The man celebrates imagination, humor, and playful behavior, showing that sometimes breaking norms and acting differently can bring joy and laughter.